Hi everyone, welcome to Stitching with Paprika. Thank you for joining me on this fine day. And of course, a notification pops up as soon as I start recording. Okay, so I finished the sun hat for my niece. I can't show it to you because I gave it to her already, but I took a picture of her wearing it. Of course, I put a little sticker over her face. I don't want her, I know her mom probably doesn't want her on YouTube. So I covered her face in the picture. I will show it at the end of this video though. I finished it. Her father did, however, tell me that she doesn't have a whole lot of sun hats that fit her. She has one at home and it's way too big on her. So I said, okay, I'll make her a bunch more. I have no problem with that. At least I have something easy because the sun hat I made her only took me a couple of hours. So I said, at least this way I have something easy I can crochet, something real fast. And I have yarn in front of me that I can make it out of. I have this Line Brand Cotton Candy Blend. It's not really showing up that great, but I really got it. My hair is all in it. And this is the color. What color is it? White. This is the color white. With all those. I already tried to make something out of this, but I messed up. No fault of the yarn. It was me. I messed up. So I ripped it all out and now I don't even remember what I was trying to make. So this just doesn't seem to be, I don't know. But you guys get the drift. There's pretty colors of pink, a little bit of orange, yellow, green. Looks like maybe some gold in there. Really pretty colors. So, and then I have this one. I lost the ball band to it. I don't even remember what this is. But it's beautiful. I know my sister would know. But I don't remember. I think it's a Premier yarn. Got it years ago. And I have this yarn. Get off. Okay. Summer Kiss. This is, it's not 100% cotton, but it is 80% cotton with only 20% polyester. 20% polyester is just these little colors right here. And I started making something out of it, but I don't know what this was supposed to be. I don't remember. So I'm just going to rip it out and make her a sun hat out of this. So pretty. It's the color Hibiscus. So I'm going to make her a head out of that. And then I have these two. They're Line Brand Kobu Lilac and Ice Blue. So I'm going to mix these together. I had a bunch of these and I made myself a tank top with these two colors and it is gorgeous. I'll have to wear that one day while I'm recording if it fits me. I have to try it on. As you know, I've been struggling with my weight lately. But these are pretty. I'll make her a sun hat out of all 4 of these. Because, I mean, come on. Every girl needs options. We need lots of options with our clothing and our hats and our accessories. So, yeah. Yeah, so I gotta try the tank top on to see if it fits me because I made it. And at the time that I made it, it was a little bit too small on me. And then I gained a bunch of weight. And then now I'm losing a bunch of weight because I'm pretty sure I have diverticulitis. I was down 40 pounds. Now I think it's gone up to 50 pounds that I've lost. I wasn't a size 18. Now my 14s are getting too big on me. And I can fit into some of my 12s. Some of my 12s are still a little too tight Because, you know, different brands and different sizes. Some are smaller, some are bigger. So some of my size 12s are starting to fit me. Another notification. Everybody always waits till I'm recording to send me notifications. So yeah, and I gotta find a new doctor because my doctor is moving his office to Detroit. I'm not going down to Detroit. I've been meaning to change doctors for forever anyway, so I'm gonna change doctors finally. And I'm just gonna have to go over all of this with my new doctor whenever I find one. For now, I'm just gonna be looking up diets for diverticulitis, and I know people at work told me that I have to stop eating things with seeds, which is going to be really, really hard for me. I love fruits. I love vegetables. I love salad, which has the tomatoes and the cucumbers, and I love pickles. Like, if I have to give up everything with seeds in it, I'm just not going to be happy at all. At all. But we'll see. I'm going to look up the diverticulitis diet and go from there. I still haven't gotten my sewing machine up and running. I'm going to do that very soon though. Maybe I was thinking next Monday or this coming Monday, but I think that's the 3rd, and I'm getting my tattoo on the 3rd. So I don't know. Soon though. I'm gonna have my mother-in-law come over soon, and she's gonna help me. I mean, my tattoo's not going to take all day, so I could always just have her come over when I'm done, because I think, I have to double check, but I think I'm getting my tattoo done at noon. So it should only take an hour or two. I could always have her come over after. And this is me, like, working out all the plans in my head. I haven't even talked to her about when or anything yet. I'm trying, and you know, I'm trying to get used to my hair being down. I really like it down, but I've worn it up for so long. Like, literally ever since I had Adora, I've just been wearing my hair up, and so I'm used to it being, like, off of my face, but I like it down. I do. I need to get some headbands, though. And I need the headbands with the teeth in them that, like, go into your hair, because other ones just slide out of my hair. My hair's too heavy. Yeah, so I don't have a whole lot to talk about tonight. I'm gonna put the video or the picture on the end. Yeah. But nothing much has really been happening. Adora goes on her field trip to the zoo with her school tomorrow, because this is Wednesday for you guys. So she goes on her field trip tomorrow. She is so excited about that. So I got to get up a little early, because she's supposed to be at school at the same time that she starts school, because they're trying to leave the school at 9 o'clock as soon as possible. So she's got to be there at 8:30 at the latest. So I got to get up a little earlier than I normally do to take her to school, because I've got to make sure she's in cool and comfortable clothes. She's got her socks and shoes, of course, her comfortable shoes, and then they want us to spray the kids down with sunscreen before they go. So I got to do that before we leave the house. I got to get her lunch packed, which is going to be those Uncrustables. They're frozen. You put them in their lunchbox. It'll be thawed by lunchtime. So she wanted me to buy 2 different kinds. One of them is peanut butter and jelly, and the other one is Nutella. It's just got chocolate in the middle. So I figure I'll pack one of each of those. I think she only has one of the chocolate left anyways. So I'll pack that, and then I'm going to pack a bag of fruit, because she loves fruit. So I'm going to pack her a bag of fruit and I'm going to give her like a regular bottle of water and a frozen bottle of water, because the teacher says she wants all disposable stuff packed for lunch. She doesn't want to have to bring anything back. So no like real lunch bags or anything. Everything's going to be in a Ziploc bag. So we got the big Ziploc bags. I'm going to fill a small like snack size Ziploc bag with fruit for her. And then the 2 Uncrustables will fit in there with her 2 bottles of water. She should be good. So, I think that's all she's gonna need in her lunch. She probably won't even eat it all, but even if she doesn't, I'd rather pack more and have her not eat it and throw it away than not pack enough and have her be hungry the rest of the day. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, so I don't know. How was your guys' Memorial Day? I would like to know. We went to my mother-in-law's house. She had a big barbecue. Everybody was over there. Well, almost everybody was over there. My brother-in-law, my husband's brother, he never goes to anything. He's got social anxiety really bad, so he doesn't really go anywhere or do anything where there's groups of people. So he wasn't there, but my sister-in-law was there, and my other sister-in-law had to work, so her husband brought all the kids over. And my mother-in-law invited some neighbors and some friends over, so. And the girls stayed most of the time outside playing with their cousins, being crazy. Adora. So my mother-in-law has 2 dogs. She's got an older dog, a real small dog, and then she's got a bigger dog, a young dog. She's still a puppy pretty much. And she is a Cocker Spaniel mixed with a Golden Retriever, I think. So she's a little on the bigger side. And I think when Adora was playing with, was petting her, you know, she gets excited and she jumps and whatever. And I think she scratched her ear on accident, because all of a sudden Adora's like holding her ear and she's like, "Mommy, my ear hurts, my ear hurts." And I said, "What happened?" And she wouldn't tell me what happened. So then she went outside and I looked at her ear, there was no blood or anything. But she went outside later and she was playing and she fell off of, her grandfather. He has like one of those hammocks on a stand, and they were all laying on it, and Adeline came up and she like flipped it, and Adora fell off, and all of a sudden somebody yells, "Adora's bleeding." So I ran outside, I picked her up, her ear was sliced, it was bleeding, it was turning purple, so I took her in the house, and my sister-in-law jumped into action. She like ran into the bathroom, put the toilet seat down, grabbed some toilet paper and wet it, and she's looking at it with me, and it was sliced pretty good. It was bleeding all over. I had blood all over my cheek from carrying her in the house. And she's just like wiping the ear off, and then she carries like a whole first aid kit in her purse with me, which is something I need to start doing. And she had band-aids, and she's putting band-aids on them, and she's like, "You guys might have to go to the hospital, it looks pretty deep." I'm like, and she's like, "But it looks like it's God, it looks like the bleeding is slowing down." So I'm like, "I'll just keep an eye on it, and if it keeps on bleeding or it you know starts to look really bad, I'll take her in." Luckily it did stop bleeding. We didn't have to take her in. She still got the band-aids on there because she's like terrified to take them off. But I think I'm going to take them off of her before we go to bed tonight and put some triple antibiotic ointment on there and just make sure it heals right. It heals right and fast. And I want to take another look at it anyways and see how it's doing. So I swear, when this child, and it's not just the fact that Adeline literally like flipped the hammock. It is that, but it's not just that. Adora always plays rough with her cousins. They're all boys, except for the newest baby, Matilda. She's a girl. But all of her older cousins are boys. And she idolizes one of those cousins. She loves him. He is like her hero. He plays soccer and football, and she wants to play soccer and football just like he does. She wants to be just like him. So when he comes around, she does everything he does. And he's a rough little boy. So she doesn't do everything he does, but she like follows him around, and they'll be playing soccer and she'll be tripping over stuff and falling, and she doesn't care. She'll just get back up and start running, but she does tend to hurt herself. Because even when she comes home, she starts to play rough. But she's just so dramatic when she hurts herself. I know I talked about that last time. She is so dramatic when she hurts herself. So, I guess that's all I really have to talk about. I wasn't even planning on talking about all that, but you know how I am. Once I get talking, just random stuff comes out. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to the end of the month, the end of June. It is me and my husband's 10th wedding anniversary. And we are going to spend a weekend at a hotel near Frankenmuth. If you don't know what Frankenmuth is, it is a cute little German type city that is, I haven't been there since I was about 12 years old. So it's been a long time. And they've updated a lot of stuff. They've added a lot of stuff. So I don't know. But when I did go, they had just like German stuff everywhere. German restaurants. They had German stores where you could go in and look at stuff and handmade German stuff. And they had like, I remember when I was very little, I went there and I got a little koala bear. And he was dressed in the traditional German outfits. I can't think of what they're called. Lederhosen. Yes. Lederhosen. He was dressed in the Lederhosen, and he had the... oh, sorry. He had the Lederhosen and the little hat on, and he was so cute, and I loved him. And I don't know what happened to him, and I'd like to find another one just like him, because I loved that koala bear. He was just the cutest thing in the whole world. Yeah. I loved him so much. But we're going to be spending a weekend in a hotel near Frankenmuth. I tried to look at the hotels in Frankenmuth, and everyone I found was $500 or $600 for 2 nights. And that's a little bit out of our price range. So my husband was like, the most I want to spend is like $400. I'm like, okay. So I found one that was like 5 miles outside of Frankenmuth. And that one, it's actually a suite, and it's literally got a bedroom in it with a fireplace in the bedroom, and then it's got just like a seating area outside of the bedroom with a TV and all of that, and chairs, and in the next to, so it's like the bedroom is here, the bathroom is like back here. The sitting area is like all right here, right in front of the bathroom. And in the back of the seating area, right next to the bathroom, is a heart-shaped hot tub, which I love. I want a hot tub. I don't think we're ever going to get one, at least not anytime soon, but I would like a hot tub. Or at least a bigger bathtub, so I can soak in it and it actually covers my whole body. So I have to pull my hair up. This is just, it's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. I just can't. So one day I'll get used to having it back down. I have to do it in little stages, but yeah. So we're going to be staying in our hotel for a weekend. My mother-in-law is going to babysit the girls. And I'm literally counting down the days. Like, Adora's been pretty good lately, but Adeline's terrible twos are just... I'm ready to rip all my hair out. I cannot wait for her to get past this stage. I'm just, oh. And all she says is no to me lately, and she screams at me so much. I have learned, though, not to react to her. I learned that with the door. You gotta just stop reacting. Just ignore them. And eventually today, Adeline was screaming at me because I brought her in from the house because it was getting ready to rain. And I told the door she could stay outside for a little bit longer. But when it started raining, you have to come in the house. And because she was just screaming at me and screaming at me and screaming at me and stomping her feet. And I'm just sitting there. I'm eating my bowl of soup, just ignoring her. Taking deep breaths and ignoring her. And then after about 5-10 minutes of that, she stopped screaming. And she came up to me and she said, "Mama, hug." So I picked her up and I gave her a hug. And then she was done. She was done. So I know she reacts to me ignoring her, and it works. And I'm sad because I broke a hook. I found this on the floor, and I don't know how it got there. I don't know. And here's the little head to it. It's down here, isn't it? No, it's up here. That's where it is. I forgot where my lens was. That's the little hook, the head. And I'm kind of sad. This is one of the Omi hooks that I bought on Amazon. And I have a whole tray for my hooks on my desk. So I don't know how that even ended up on the floor. Nobody comes near my desk. I don't know. But I'm going to get off of here because I have to go get the girls ready for bed. They have to brush their teeth. I have to doctor up Adora's ears some more. And then we are going straight to bed. It's been a long day. I'm tired. Oh, excuse me. My husband tells me, he said, because we take turns staying up after the girls go to bed. We stay up for a couple hours, watch TV. I crochet, whatever, just to release stress and have a little bit of alone time. So he told me today, he said, it's your turn to stay up. And I'm like, no. He stayed up last night, but he didn't get to stay up for very long because he waits until the girls are asleep before he leaves me. And Adeline would not go to sleep last night at all. So he didn't get to come down here until like 11:30. And he's been tired lately, so he didn't stay up that late. So he's like, you can stay up tonight. And I just said no. Nope. What is this? Oh. And I said no. He's all, why? He goes, it's your turn. I said, yeah. But I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. I am really tired. I don't know if the mono is still present with me or what. But everything else feels better. I'm just so tired. And Adeline, she slept in until 1 o'clock this afternoon because she was so busy. I'm sorry. I'm going through my desk and just looking at stuff. And I found this stuff that my mother-in-law gave me for sewing. No, this one's for this one's for crocheting. Stitch guide for stitchers on the run. I thought this was for sewing. These are for sewing. These are for your seams to... What was that? Was that you, Skittles? Probably was. I don't know, but I found these too. I don't know. I just haven't opened this drawer in a long time and I wanted to see what was in there. But, yeah, Adeline slept in until 1 o'clock in the afternoon because she had such a busy day yesterday. And she stayed up so late. I don't understand how she was able to stay up so late when she was playing all day yesterday. So, yeah, so I told my husband, I said, you can just take another turn tonight. Like, I'm not worried about it. I'm tired. And so, you know, not a big deal, but. Oh, and one more thing. My job. Okay. So, y'all know I had pink eye. And I was out of work for a week for that. After that, I had mono, and I was out for a week for that. My manager decided to keep me out of work and off of the schedule for an extra week. I didn't like, but my husband said, just enjoy your time to relax. We got this. We will survive. So, okay. Out of those 3 weeks, I only had enough sick time from my job to cover one of those weeks. And this week right here, I normally work 4 days a week. I normally get about 24 hours, which isn't a lot, but this week I'm down to 2 days. And I'm only getting 15 hours. I don't know what's going on, but my boss is like, she's going through some stuff right now. Like, her dad is in the hospital, very sick. So I don't really want to push her too much on this. So, I'm just going to find a new job because, number one, I'm not making enough. Number two, I didn't even get my raise last month in April that I was supposed to. So I'm supposed to get a raise every 6 months. Didn't get my raise last month. Don't know if I'm going to get it, so I can't. I've been holding on to that job for a while now, just trying to get through it, trying to deal with it, and it's not a horrible job, but there's just drama there. Just so much drama. And I'm gonna miss some of the people there, but like, I swear, my best friend there, I'm going to miss her, but I am going to make sure I keep in touch with her, and she comes over and we go out and do stuff, because she is the best thing I've gotten out of that job, honestly, the best thing. So, yeah, so I'm looking for a new job. I found one, a really good one that I'm going to apply for. It's at Meijer. It's an overnight stocking job, and it's paying $20 to $28 an hour. Right now I'm only making $13, so I will take that gladly. So I'm going to apply for it. I'm going to apply for a bunch of jobs though and see. I know there's better stuff out there for me. The only problem is that I got to work at night because my husband works during the day. So, and I know that if you do find a job overnight, they do pay more because nobody wants to work overnight. So I'm willing to do that. So, yeah. So, okay, I'm going to go now because this is already getting to be almost 30 minutes and I didn't even plan on that. I planned on like 15 minutes, but we all know I could talk a lot. I know it runs in the family. We all talk a lot. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna try and record another video for Thursday. If not, I will definitely record again because the only days I work this week are tonight. I start work at 4, and then on Sunday I start at 4. So I don't know what my schedule is going to be like next week. Probably only 2 days again. I don't know. But I will see you guys very soon. I promise. You may get 2 videos in a row. You may not get another video until Friday. But I'm going to see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being patient with me. And thank you so much for understanding everything. I love you guys so much. Bye.